Good evening and welcome to Beating COVID-19. Today and this week, we're going to cover the news. So, the news today is that we have reached the not so encouraging milestone of over 500,000 deaths globally and over 10 million infected people. While that looks bad, this is the breakdown of the same numbers as per the active cases and closed cases. The number of infected people is standing at 10,380,773 as of this 5 minutes ago when I checked. The number of deaths today is 507,188, which is about 8% death rate. Among the active cases, which total around 4,253,941, 99% of those cases are mild, and 1% of those cases are serious or critical. These are the active cases right now. The closed cases are 6,128,832, and out of that number, 92%, which is 5,619,644 people have recovered or discharged, with 507,188, which is 8%, have died. Now, for those of you who thought COVID was going to go soon, I've got news for you. It may take longer than planned. However, the COVID-19 pandemic is not the end-all be-all. We expect that we shall hit the peak infection rate, and after that, we would have to then mitigate till when it peters out, maybe in a year or so. Now, what does that mean for you? As being the news, this news looks bad. But however, think about it that in the active cases, 99% are actually mild. Meaning, at the moment, out of the active cases, most of these people may survive. And you can see among the closed cases, 92% are actually recovered or discharged. So, the recovery potential, I'm not saying it's a recovery rate. The recovery, like when you say the case fatality rate is about 8%, just using the numbers that are there, it means 92% chance of recovery and discharge, which is far much better than what was there at the beginning. And as the news continues to come in, we shall be continuing this week to cover the news items that are coming in from COVID. Tomorrow we are going to cover the medical advances. Right now we've just covered the numbers. But the good news is, out of the active cases, 99% of them are mild, and 1% are serious or critical. And out of the total caseload that have been calculated right now, the recovered and discharged rate is 92%, while those who unfortunately pass away are 8%. If you look at this, we are at 10 million out of 7 billion people. So I think we have ways to go in terms of the infection rate. But if it has an over 90% recovery rate, then only 1 out of 10 people is likely to die. So observe social distancing, follow the guidelines, the 4 C's. Cover your mouth, clear your space, chill at home, and clean your hands. And if you do that, you stand a much better chance of being in the 90+ percentile. And we also look forward to good days. We trust that the news has been effectively conveyed to you about the numbers, and tomorrow we shall tackle, or this week, we shall tackle the various aspects and highlights that have happened to COVID up to now, so that you are aware where things stand, what treatments are available, what processes are going on, which vaccines seem to be having promise. All of that we'll cover this week. It's a news week this week. So thank you. God bless you. Have a good